So to try to combine what Roger Martin is talking about having an opposable mind, what I was talking about using a negative logic, the key, what we need to figure out is what are we holding together with our thumb and our forefingers mentally, to use that analogy. And the key that Martin never talks about in his article, but that I talked about in my lecture about the negative logic, is what we have to hold in mind at the same time are the tension points, I call them, that make the problem hard to solve. The solution has to respect things. And that's what we have to hold together in our mind. What are the things that a solution has to respect? I call them the it can'ts. We have to hold together all of the it can'ts. The solution can't be this, and it can't be this, and it can't do this, and it can't do this, and it can't do that. After thinking through the whole problem, when we just examine the problem really intensely, we realize the problem is a problem because if we do this, that causes this to go wrong. If we give my dad the heart medicine, his lungs will collapse. And all of those tension points have to be laid out on the table. And when we hold them together in our minds at the same time, they shape our thought away from those things and allow it to explore in a sort of in this unexplored area that doesn't violate those constraints. So that's what we have to hold together in our mind. We have to look at the problem, weigh it, see why it's difficult, why it's not obvious to solve. Well, because there are these complexities in it. There are these things that make it difficult. Well, what are those things that make it difficult? What are the things that the finance guy says, no, we can't do that because, or the engineers say, well, we can't do that because, right, we need to get those, we can't do that because, all those becauses are what we're holding in our mind using the Roger Martin strategy. So that's why it has a negative logic.